Hello friends, hope you all are doing well and staying safe. Welcome back to yet another video of the Football Mania. And to be honest, I was just having that kind of enthusiasm and was quite optimistic about Mumbai City FC going into the AFC Champions League group stages. Yes, this is the second time an Indian team is competing in the AFC Champions League, and the onus was on Mumbai City FC having got that opportunity. And obviously, the level of football is not going to be the same as the Hero ISL. We know that, we get that, and obviously, the trickery, the pace, the intensity, everything is going to be at least two notches higher. And what did we see from this Mumbai City FC side when they took on Al-Shabab in a very packed stadium in Riyadh? It was an absolute capitulation, and I was really expecting a fight. Des Buckingham, with the kind of experience that he has and the way he sets up his teams, we have seen even in the Hero ISL that whenever they are 1-0 down, they always are not up to the task. They don't show that kind of fight. Yes, there might be occasions when the passing can come good. They build up some small patterns of play through the defensive and middle third, but is it effective? That is the outcome what we as football fans are expected to see, and everyone was quite stunned by the way Al-Shabab was able to dominate possession, was able to pick their passes, choose the right moments. And when you have players in your team like Ever Banega with that kind of experience playing at a European setup, he is a real maestro with the football. And when he is in the middle of the pitch, it is very difficult to get the ball off him, and he completely dominated the midfield. And let's be honest, Mumbai City FC were missing some of their key players. Yes, you might say that Igor Angulo was not available. Diego Mauricio was there in the training but did not start the game. However, we have to look at the statistics for this match. If you just look at the overall game, Al Shabab were dominating the possession. They had 54% of the possession, and guess what? They had 28 shots on goal. That is an insane amount of shots, and out of those 28 shots, I think 12 were on target. And for Mumbai City FC, on the other hand, they had only 3 shots in the entire match. Can you even imagine a team competing in the AFC Champions League, the elite competition in Asian football, and having just 3 shots on target or towards the goal? And obviously, none of them were on target. So that is the kind of difference that we are seeing between the Indian team and a team which is playing in the Saudi Pro League. Al Shabab, let's be honest, were very clinical, and if they were more clinical, they could have at least scored 5 or 6 goals. To be honest, Mumbai City FC will consider themselves lucky in the first half that it was just 1-0. It was a very soft penalty to concede in the first place, and Ever Banega is there to put the ball in the back of the net. We all know that kind of experience that he has, and he was actually taking the midfield. Everything was going through him in the midfield, and Mumbai City FC with the young players like Apuya, with the likes of Vikram Pratap Singh, were actually chasing shadows. And let's be honest here, it was a good outing even for Lalinjwala Changte and even Bipin Singh. However, this is the kind of level that we expect from the Indian players. Once they get this kind of exposure, it will obviously be a very good impact on the future of Indian players. And let's be honest, we got to see the quality in display. There was a huge gap in terms of the quality, and just the intensity with which the Saudi team plays just goes to show that India still lacks that kind of fluidity and that kind of tempo. We are not used to playing that kind of high intensity football, and to have that kind of high intensity, you require players who have got the skills, who have got the endurance and the stamina, the speed, whatever you may call, everything is required to play at that kind of intensity. And even the midfielders and the defense for Mumbai City FC, especially I think Murtada Fall, he was having a nightmare of a game. He was not able to cope up with the pace and trickery of Al Shabab, and even whenever Banega was on the ball, he was having that kind of time and space. Mumbai City FC players were not able to close down on him, and yes, there were patches when they were doing that angular press and triggered press, and that was not quite working in the first half. And in the second half, they did try. They made a few substitutions. I think they brought out Rainier Fernandez, and I think it was a very good display from even the substitutes. However, once it was 2-0 by Ever Banega, you just felt that the game is out of control, and soon it became 3-0. And I was just fearing for the worst. I was just hoping that it is not a complete capitulation. It could have easily been 4 or 5. However, Mumbai City FC will take some kind of confidence that they just restricted that team to 3 goals. However, it would be really frustrating and worrying sign for Des Buckingham that Mumbai City did not have even a single shot on target. That just goes to show that they are completely toothless up top, and without Igor Angulo, they don't have that kind of target man who can hold up the ball and bring others into the play. We all know that Igor Angulo is quite good in linking up the play. He can make those clever runs, and even when he partners with Diego Maurizio, they are more of an attacking threat. Casio Gabriel was trying quite hard, but he was dropping quite deep, and that did not allow the likes of Bipin Pradhan, and obviously you have Vikram Pratap Singh, who are pacey wingers. If you require them to go from the outside channels and go towards the inward channel, you require that kind of player who can drop deep, pick the pass, and make those through runs. Obviously, we didn't have Igor Angulo. It was a very big miss for Mumbai City. However, this is just the first game, but the kind of display which Mumbai City FC had on the night was just shocking. So, guys, it was a very bad start to the campaign in the AFC Champions League. However, there are still 5 games to go, and I'm just hoping that they can, accumulate their thoughts. They can come back with a higher amount of intensity, and obviously they can challenge the other teams. Last time, let's remember, FC Goa were just able to pick up 3 points out of their designated 6 matches. Will Mumbai City FC be able to increase that record, or will they be able to show more solidity and ensure that they are making the Indian football contingent proud? We have to wait and watch. But until next time, for regular updates, please do not forget to subscribe to the Football Mania. And if you like this video, please hit the like button and share it for future notifications. So until next time, stay safe and take care.